Hello, MJ7 NLK here and welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at the Diamond HF10FX antenna, which is a 10 meter antenna and is tuned for the 28 MHz frequency. However, we are going to see how it performs when tuned to cover the 11 meter CB radio band, which is 27 MHz. The Diamond HF10FX antenna is 1.1 meters in overall length and can handle up to 250 watts of power single sideband. This antenna is a quarter wave base loading antenna. We are going to take a look at the antenna, the mag mount used to hold the antenna, see how it tunes for SWR on the 11 meter CB radio band, and see how it performs in general. You might be surprised with this one. So let's take a look at the antenna. So today we are going to be having a look at this Diamond antenna. It's an HF10FX designed for 28 MHz, 28/29, which is the 10 meter band, so high frequency 10 meter FX antenna. The antenna comes with a 28 MHz coil, which has a PL259 connector on the end, and it also comes with the fiberglass whip. And a rather interesting clutch mechanism. If you loosen this bolt here, you can then extend the fiberglass whip quite considerably. I won't pull it any further at the moment, but we've managed to gain a considerable amount of length there, and then you simply just tighten that up, which then it's like a clutch, friction clutch, which then holds that in place. The antenna itself simply screws into the coil, and there is a grub screw here which you tighten to fix it. The grub screw itself is a size 2. The antenna does come with an Allen key, but I find these much easier to use. I would assume that the grub screw is stainless steel, but if it's not, buy yourself a set of stainless steel grub screws. We are going to be using this Sirio antenna mag base, which is the base MAG145, which is 157 millimeters and has 3.6 meters of cable with a PL259 connector on the end. And this is an SO239 connector because the antenna has a PL259 connector. This is the largest of the Sirio antenna mag bases, and this particular base requires a foil covering underneath here, which you need to stick on, which I believe helps to sort out some of the grounding with the mag base itself. Sorry, my desk is made of metal, so this keeps sticking to the desk. These are the instructions which come with this mag mount for applying the PVC foil sticker. So that aside, let's get out with the vehicle, set this antenna up and see if we can tune it for CB frequencies on the 11 meter band, so 27/28 MHz, 26, 27, 28, and we'll see how well that fares. So here we are at our usual antenna testing location. It is unfortunately very windy today, and once the wind subsides we then have rain due, so we better crack on. So the existing antenna, which we are now going to remove and attempt to set up and tune the other. So the antenna that we have removed was a stainless steel antenna, and I don't know if you can see that very well, but it has rusted on the top and also at the bottom. I did replace the screws for stainless steel screws, well, the top one anyway, and you can see that a couple of months on the top of the vehicle, that stainless steel whip didn't fare particularly well. So this is the new mag mount which we are using, and it is significantly stronger than the previous one, as you will see. I mean, it really is a strong fit. So what we're going to do, I'm going to keep ducking down because of the wind. We're going to mount the antenna and attempt to tune it for SWR here, and then we'll relocate, if successful, to the center of the roof and recheck. And we have the President Randy to be used for the tuning, SWR tuning. Okay, so the setup we have for the tuning is the same as before. We have the SWR meter, which is connected to the mag base. Then it is connected to the car kit for the President Randy. We've jumped to channel 40 FM UK. Now the antenna itself, we have extended it to its absolute full length within the clutch as shown. And we're now going to test that for SWR. So this is a little bit tricky to be able to film and do this all at the same time, but we're going to have a go. So switch to FWD, key up, and in fact that is perfect. See that there? And then switch to ref, and then let's see what SWR we can get on that. That's keyed, so we have an SWR of just over 1, which is absolutely perfect. So next thing we can do is drop down to channel 1. It's very difficult because you do need both hands for this. I'm going to try it. So there we are on the set for channel 1, and then switching to ref, we have an SWR of about 1.5. So that 28 megahertz antenna at fully extended is absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect for the 11 meter band. So let's do a midpoint channel 20, and let's try that. You have to bear with me a second, it requires some dexterity to do this. So that is set. Drop it to ref, and somewhere in between 1 and 1.5. So I would say that that was a success for the 11 meter SWR test.
Ja, das ist ja schön. Ja, ich wollte es so wissen lassen, musst du dann auch in den Lautsprecher wieder leiser drehen oder sowas, wenn ich rede, oder ist das nur beim Thomas so? Naja, dann, also ich fand es eigentlich ganz okay.
Break, Blue Sky. Break, hörst ja wenigstens schreiben und so wieder gelegt.
Lachen uns weg oder was? Hallo, Blue Sky.
Alles klar, dann schauen wir mal. Dann melden Sie nachher nochmal, dann vergleichen wir. Und ich gebe das Mikrofon nochmal schnell der Ronja, weil ich habe schnell 600, bin gleich wieder drauf.
Oder was kann dann? Break on.
So turning the volume down, I'm unable to pick up anything on the Randy.
Yankee 34, ja, sei mir gegrüßet, hier hast du die Station Ronja, Mike Dimoni, Oberkunft Reading. Yes, okay, Neil. I know what I was searching for. I wish you very nice connections. You are here in a big round, in our Bavaria round. Every Sunday, we are starting in the morning at 10 o'clock. And it's going on, and the most time we are on SSB, on the single side band, on the upper side band, and now we changed to make something here with frequency modulation. But I'm happy to hear you and hope we will meet again.
Well, that was remarkable that we managed to jump into a contest of some sort there from Bavaria, which was over 1,000 kilometres away. And the lady I was speaking to, I don't know what power she was running, but she was absolutely crystal clear. Well, that's it. Thank you for watching. You now know that you can use a 10-metre antenna on the 11-metre band, and it worked incredibly well. So thanks for watching, take care, and see you in the next video.